Welcome to XO My name is Mo. I'm an intuitive tarot reader and a herbal tea enthusiast, and welcome to my channel. As you can see from today's title, we will be talking about, are you ready for love? Are you ready for your next romantic flame? Are you ready to get hot and steamy again, girl? But before we do that, I just want to give you a couple of announcements. If you want, I am open for private readings. So if you want to book a private reading with me, run on over to my website, Meaux Magics, where you can also purchase some of my herbal teas and tarot decks and water bottles and other things, and other spiritual tools and whatnot there as well. If this is your first time with me, thank you for joining. If you find any value out of this video, please consider liking, commenting, letting me know what resonates down in the comment section, or subscribing so that you get more notifications whenever I release new videos. And if you're returning, hey, how you doing? Thanks for returning. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Just a reminder before we head over to the pile selection, I am not a fortune teller. That's what I really like to tell people. I'm not sure, you know what I mean? Other tarot readers feel differently. I am not a fortune teller. How I like to consider is that I give an interpretation or a reading of the current energies working on in your life, and then I try to get you an action plan, to manifest the life of your dreams or to manifest the desired result that you're looking for. Yeah. Nothing in my tarot readings or my pick-a-card readings are going to tell you anything that's fated or guaranteed for sure. My tarot readings work a little more like confirmation, as instead of telling you something out of this world that you don't know, right? So just a little tidbit about how to use my pick-a-card readings. But yeah, with that disclaimer over, let's head over to the card selection. Hello, and welcome to your card selection. Before you get started, you want to call in your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels, and the divine, or whoever you'd like to call in to help you select a pile from your third eye and your intuition, and not just your physical one. After that, I like to get started by taking a couple of deep breaths. One in, one out, one in, one out, one in, one out. Then I like to focus my attention on each card pile, noting which one resonates the most, and then I like to focus on each crystal, focusing on which one resonates the most. And whichever pile seems like a solid match between both the cards and the crystal, that's usually the pile I pick. If you feel like more than one deck resonates with you, that's because there's probably another message waiting for you in that pile. But yeah, without further ado, I'll meet you over at your timestamps. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. This is pile number 3. And this is pile number 4. Alrighty, I'll see you over there. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, you chose the rose quartz crystal. Right here. She is very, can you see her? Can you see her? She's very beautiful. She's very much a good time. I hope it's in focus. Do I need to do the YouTuber hand? Is it giving what it's supposed to give? But yeah, just how this reading is going to work. The first card I'm going to show you is going to be your romantic past. The second one is going to be your romantic present. And the next one after that is going to be your romantic future. Once I got you that initial interpretation of, the 3 cards that you picked, I'm going to get you some affirmations, and then I'm also going to get some more clarifying and advice from the divine, just to send you, off on the right foot. Right? But without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh. Okay. This is this is interesting, and it's and the thing is I This could literally, like, if you are you ready for love? This could literally be a yes or a no. This could literally be a yes or a no, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because in the past, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about resting. It's about chilling out. Right, like, look at her. She's laid out in the bed, honey. Laid out in the bed, resting. Yeah, that's your romantic past. So this has either been you, like... this has either been you, like, retreating from a relationship or you avoiding a relationship, right? What you have for your romantic present, you have the Judgment card telling me that this is probably exactly what you were meant to do. You were supposed to be taking a time out. You were supposed to be taking a little more time alone, and I'm getting pouring love into yourself, right? Which is what you've been doing, whether that was just resting or, you know, taking yourself out on dates. You were really just giving the romantic, like, girl, you were single. You were single, okay? She was single and, like, living her best life. The thing about your romantic future is that you have the Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse is telling me that you've been reluctant to make a difficult decision or to move on. Which is why I was saying this could literally be a yes or no. This could be a yes, you're ready for love, or a no, you're not ready for love. But I think it's really just relying on you deciding that you want to move forward, that you want a new relationship, and that you're kind of done doing the thing that you were supposed to do. I really am getting that you did the work that you were supposed to do, but you kind of got comfortable. You were like, but girl, I like being single. Okay. I like being for the streets. I love being a city girl. Right? That's what I'm getting with this. Like, you have all the self-love and you don't necessarily need anybody else. Like, so you definitely could be ready if you wanted to be, but something tells me that you're not ready. That you yourself are not ready. Like you could be ready if you wanted to be, but you're like, I'm not over being single yet. But let's go ahead and get you some more advice, okay? This is fun. This is a good start. Come on, pile number one. Okay, so what is it? So what is it that we need to tell pile number one? Like, what additional information or, like, action plan do we have for the people that chose pile number one? What else do we want to tell, you know, the folks that chose pile number, what else do we want to tell the folks that chose pile number one? Okay. Wow. Judgment card again. And you know what? Like, this is like, so like, and I don't even, like, I usually like to get more cards than this, but I don't have to. I don't have to get any more cards. You are ready for love. You were quite literally, like, ready for love, right? You're ready. It's just that you just need to make the decision that you want to do it. So I don't know if you've done the personal work. You've done the shadow work. You've been listening to the divine. You got the Judgment card again. Double Judgment card. Upright, mind you. So yeah, that's just telling me, I don't know if this is in focus, but let me try again. Can't wait to get a new camera. You guys, like, if you're returning, you know I got a new microphone. Hey. But yeah, so the first card you have is the Fool card, again telling me that you're ready to go on this journey. Then you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Sometimes when we see this is about things like being hard work, but like, just with the vibes that I'm getting with the rest of this, I'm getting that it's going to be easy because you spent all that time alone, because you did all that shadow work, you did the digging, you were listening to the universe, you were listening to the divine. You finding a new relationship to be in harmony with is actually going to be pretty seamless. It's going to be pretty seamless. That's when the Judgment card popped up after the Lovers card. Again, it's fated, it's divine, it's harmonious, it's called for. Knight of Swords This is about running out there, getting back into the dating field, having new conversations, and like getting into negotiations. Like the Six of Coins, it's about finding the right amount of give and take, which might have been something that you struggled with in the past, right? Whether it was or was not, like you're ready for the next step of just like moving on from this. With the Six of Coins, next to the Knight of Swords, I'm just getting, you're ready to date, you're ready to start talking. Okay, what are you into? I'm into that too. Oh, I don't like that. That's not for me. You know what? I'm gonna pass on this person. So get out there and date, have fun, be optimistic about what can happen and what can like go on in your relationships, because you've done all the emotional work. You've done all the emotional work. You have literally done everything that you need to do to make sure that you are healthy, that you are healed, you know what I mean? That you are emotionally mature for the next relationship that you need to go into, right? You have the Chariot card in reverse. And this is interesting. Like, this again is just telling me that, like, now that I've touched the card, I'm kind of getting that, like, maybe in the past you haven't had the best choice of like picking partners, right? Maybe I don't want to say you had bad taste, but maybe sometimes your judgment got the best of you. And just with this Chariot card in reverse, like you were listening with the divine as you were like resting and like charging and doing your shadow work or whatever, this is saying be open to finding new ways of dating people, or finding people that you wouldn't naturally date, you wouldn't naturally be attracted to, maybe opposites attract kind of thing, maybe that. But it's kind of like releasing the reins, right? It's releasing the reins, and I'm kind of getting you accepting the people that are coming in, and not just accepting anybody, right? I'm not saying that you're just allowing anybody to come in to be your next partner. I'm saying you're being open and available to see who comes in, because you have proper judgment. You have proper discernment now. So you're actually able to see bullshit. You're actually able to decipher through the red flags when they come through the door, right, girl? So this is like, be open to who the divine brings into your life in terms of the next partner. But at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Coins in reverse, which again, with like, just with the rest of this, I'm just hearing it's going to be easy. It is going to be easy because you've done a lot of the work on the back end. You getting a new partner is going to be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Okay. Let's get you some words of affirmation, and then I'll also get you another oracle card. Words of affirmation for pile number 1. 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 That one came out. Just one. I was about to say, girl, they don't need anything. They were like, no, she don't need nothing. She got it. All she needs to do is affirm herself, honey. Oh, this is, okay. Okay, let me just get your oracle card, and then I'll read it to you. Ashe. I love this. I love this for you. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. This is exciting. Okay, so your word of affirmation is, today my dreams meet my belief. I believe this is my future. So again, like I was saying, you've done all the work. This is literally just telling you to claim this energy, because this energy is yours, right? After that, you have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Now let me go find it so I can read it to you. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea into life but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hints and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today, in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon exist within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Girl, like I was saying, this is just saying that, like, your higher self, girl, like, kudos to you for you doing the work, girl. I just got to give it up to you. We love to see it. We love to see it. Your higher self, you have been working with your higher self. Y'all have done the work that you needed to do. And I'm going to read that last line again. We can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. So again, like, kudos to you. You can usher in whatever it is that you want to. It's just a matter of you being ready. I'm hearing you're a little bit hesitant because you like being, like, single. And I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm not mad at you. You know what? I am not mad at you. Do your thing. Be single for as long as you want to. But just know once you're ready, hold that optimism. You've done the work and you have a new relationship coming on your way. Your starseed activation before I let you go is I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Alrighty, and that is all. Thank you for tuning in. Please comment and let me know if any of this resonated. Like if you enjoyed the video. Go follow me on my other social media channels, to get more glimpses of me, or go visit my website, Meaux Magics, to book a private session with me, buy some of the decks I'm using, tune into some of the spiritual tools I have available for you. And thank you. Thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. And until next time, this is XMO. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your pick a card reading, pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, you chose the Chrysocolla crystal. Let me see if I can show it to you. I have no idea if this is in focus, so I really hope you can see it. But yeah, this is a really lovely crystal. This crystal helps release, like, fears and anxieties, like feelings of, like, guilt and shame. And they really just, like, raise your vibration, make you feel light and lifted, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. But again, the first card, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I put this in the last, like, bit, but the first card is going to be your romantic past. The second will be your romantic present. Excuse me. And the last will be your romantic future. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into your reading. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, pile number 2. Uh-oh, pile number 2. So, no. I think the answer in short is no, that you are not ready for love. Gonna get you some more information, but right now it's giving a no. And the reason why I say no is because you might already be in a situation that you need to get out of, right? You're not ready for love because I'm kind of getting the vibe that you're either, like, attracted to somebody, you're talking to somebody, or you are in an actual relationship where it's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's not giving what it's supposed to give at all. Yeah, in your past, I'm going to walk you through this. In your past, you have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is about leaving things behind, omitting certain things. This could be lying, cheating, scamming. This could be you or the other person But again, this could be you like actually interested in somebody else. You could be in a relationship with somebody else and then talking to somebody else. Like that's kind of what this is, like leaving things behind when you come home. When you say, "Who were you hanging out with, homeboy?" I'm reading too much into it. That might not be it, right? This could also be you not like expressing your full self in the relationship that you were in. This could be you not telling your truth 100% of the time. Either way, there is information, a story, or a narrative, or a communication that you're leaving behind, and you're leaving what you can. You're leaving with what you can. You're carrying what you want to carry, right? And you're leaving other things behind. In the present moment, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is, girl, unhappy. Unhappy. Your romantic present is unhappy. Tried and true unhappy. You do not like it. You do not want to be here. We do not have the rainbow. The kids are mad. The house is hostile. Trouble in paradise. Sorry to break it to you, girl, but it's like I'm probably not even telling you anything that you don't already know. It's just that right now, the emotions, it's like frowny face. 2 thumbs down. In your romantic future, you're going to be alone. You're going to be alone, or at least that's what you need to do. You know what I mean? You have the Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse, this could be 2 things, right? But what I'm really sensing it is for you is that like you need some isolation time to make a decision about whether you're going to stay with this person, whether, I don't know if you're dating. I don't know if you got a boy but want another one, right? I don't know if that is the case, but you need alone time to decipher through those things that you have left behind. Girl, look at this imagery. 7 of Swords. Look at those 2 cards. Look at those 2 swords she's leaving behind. And then look. She has 2 swords in front of her. What are those 2 swords that you are leaving behind? What is those 2 swords that you need to make a decision about? 2 of Swords in reverse is about you being reluctant to get some alone time to make a decision, or you needing alone time to meditate on the ideas in your mind, the information that you already have. Stop bringing in information, right? Closing your eyes, blocking the people that are contacting you, and making a decision. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at like my little mic settings. But let's get pile number 2 some advice and some guidance. What should pile number 2 be doing? Where should pile number 2 be going? What is pile number 2's task list? How is pile number 2 going to proceed in the situation that they are currently in? Yeah, any information or guidance that we have for pile number 2 would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so what do we have for pile number 2? If get you some Chrysocolla if you don't already have it. Get you some Chrysocolla. Get you a Chrysocolla crystal if you don't already have it, because healing is just going to be like very necessary with this situation. Right? First off, you have the 5 of Coins in reverse, which is about like needing help and telling other people that you need help. Like, again, I'm going to read a couple of things because I don't know if you got a boy but want another one, and that's how I'm going to put it, frankly. That's how I'm going to put it nicely, right? Not going to say you're a cheater, but if you're talking to more people than you should, right? If you're not practicing ethical polygamy, if you're not practicing like ethical non-monogamy, this is kind of a call to like be alone. This is saying that you don't need help, you don't need multiple people, you kind of need some things to do alone, right? But this could also be asking for help. And again, like if you're not somebody who's like engaged in like non-ethical, if you're not engaging, y'all know what I'm saying. If you're if you're not cheating, again, this could just be saying that you need some alone time, right? Because there is hard work that you need to do. there's hard work that you need to do in terms of to like dealing with your depression, dealing with your subconscious, dealing with your internal emotions, dealing with some of your primal emotions, things that are hidden in your subconscious that make you feel bad, that make you not feel good, right? Things or ideas that you may have been avoiding. This could be even you cutting some people off, right? There's like internal, subconscious, maybe therapy, some type of work like that needs to go on, right? And like you really need to, I'm getting like the swords here, the strings and the swords are jumping out to me. So maybe like some type of cord cutting ceremony needs to go on. Yeah, like you need to like chop communication between you, who you're dating. Yeah, because it's not working. It's not working. It's not giving. Because where you are right now, you have the Devil card, which is telling me that you're carrying. You feel like you can't speak up. You feel like you can't move in the direction you want to move. You feel like you can't interact with people in the way you want to interact with. I just see you carrying a lot of heavy emotions. They kind of make you feel stuck or trapped. Even, yeah? I'm praying for you, baby. You have the Chariot card after that. And then the World card. I'm kind of getting like speak with the divine. Let the divine help you through this. Let the divine help you through this matter. But this could also be like you really need to like tune in to what it is that you truly want. If the situation that you're currently in is causing you so much like turmoil, why are you staying in it? Right? I mean, not to say that this is completely your fault, but you need to figure out what it is that you really want and make small moves every single day to end up in that direction, to start heading that way, right? Yeah, because there's a lesson for you to learn. There's a lesson here for you to learn. There's something for you to get over. There's a process you need to go through. Last, you have the Two of Wands, which is telling me to evaluate where you've been, what you are content with, what feels comfortable, and again, where you want to be. If the situation that you're currently inhabiting isn't giving what it's supposed to give, how do we move on? I'm sorry, like a little piece of lint. How do you move on? How do you move on to the future that you want? The Two of Wands is about evaluating our past and where we want to be in the future. Where can we travel? And juggling those two. Yeah. Sorry, my mic turned off. I'm back now, though. Like, right. Like, you're looking at what can I do if I continue to invest where I'm currently at? Or what are the benefits of moving on and traveling, you know, and going elsewhere, right? At the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. Again, telling me that there is a difficult situation, a difficult conversation, rather, that needs to happen, and somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. Somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. Right? And this is dealing with the home. So I don't know, Ten of Coins, this is a relationship or a partnership that you've dealt with a long time. You know what I mean? This could be like you could be in a marriage. You could be living together. The Ten of Coins is about long-lasting partnerships, generational wealth, the house, the home, you know, all of that stuff. So it's just that a hard conversation is going to be happen. The truth will come out and feelings will get hurt. Yeah. Let's get you some oracle cards. Some oracle cards and some words of affirmation, rather. Excuse me. Excuse me. What words of affirmation do we have for pile number 2? What words of affirmation do we have for pile number 2? What words of affirmation do we have for pile number 2? What words of affirmation do we have for pile number 2? Oh, you got a lot. I'm gonna stop right there. You have quite a lot. I'm gonna read all of these to you. So, I can feel it rising within me. I was made to feel love, to give love, to search for beauty in our everyday. I rest in knowing that my best is enough. This is try your best, baby. I don't know what you're going through, but I gotta show you this one. Try your best. Try your best, try your best, try your best. Today, I take action over getting stopped by perfection. I will practice peace today. Yeah? The very thing that may be overwhelming me at this moment, someone else is praying for. Okay? And last but not least, there is a unique strength with me that will see me through my hardest days. Yeah. This is telling me that you are going through a tough moment, right? You are going through a tough moment. But it's important for you to take action. You know what I mean? Do not be paralyzed by fear. Do not live in inaction. You know what I mean? That's not going to get you where you want to be, baby love. I wish I could give you a hug. Let's get an oracle card for pile number 2. Let's get an oracle card for pile number 2. Okay. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. I'm going to show this to you. I really hope y'all can see this. I pray to God these are in frame. Okay. Karmic relationships. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many star seeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you were one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive, second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings, and then find mutual ground. We are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and to take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all people involved and to find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence and how can you see I feel tense, I feel so tense. How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? And then your journaling or meditation question is, which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? Yeah. I'm wishing the best for you, baby. I'm wishing the best for you, baby. And I'm just looking at this, and I don't know if I need to say it now, but I think I should say it now. I remember when I was saying, like, you got a boy but want another one. This maybe isn't you. This could be the person. This could be the other person. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? With the 7 of Swords, you may also be getting cheated on. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I didn't want to say that, but I just had to say it. You know what I mean? No judgment. But I'm wishing you the best. Hugs. Hugs. XO, XO, XO. If this resonated, if it made sense, please let me know down in the comment section. If you got anything, any words of encouragement or any value out this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so that you receive more messages anytime I upload a video. And until next time, this is XOMO. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose pile number 3, you chose the Hematite crystal. I currently have this one programmed for me like solidifying things. This crystal is like, it's very intense, right? Like, let me show it to you. I think it's quite intense. However, I love this crystal. The thing is, like, I had to like be in vibes with this crystal, and then it like low-key gave me a headache, but once I was cemented with it, I was cemented to it. It makes things really solid, or at least that's how I programmed it, right? But how this reading is going to work, so your first card is going to be your romantic past, the second card will be your romantic present, and the last card will be your romantic future. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay. So here we go. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So, like, and this could, like, I know what I just said. But part of me feels like this just could be your, like, all three of these cards could be your, like, your present situation. So I'm going to walk you through it in what I said, but I'm also going to tell you what it could be. Right? So in the past, you have the King of Wands. King of Wands, it's fiery energy, it's exploring, he's fun, but like I'm getting that like this King of Wands might have been a little toxic. He might have been a little too fiery, a little too explosive, a little too selfish. Girl, I'm gonna let that one go. And again, this isn't necessarily like a he, this is just like a masculine fiery energy, right? So this could be somebody that you're with in your past, somebody that you were with, right? So maybe we are moving on. Right? So this is who was in your past. This is probably the partnership you were in the past. In the present, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse, okay? The Three of Swords in reverse, it's like I'm kind of getting that you wised up, right? That this King of Wands, this fiery, explosive, selfish king, you have moved on from and you are actually healing. That the idea, that the memories, that the narratives from this relationship that were causing you emotional pain, you have like allowed the swords to fall out of your heart and you have healed. You have wised up. Moving on in your future, you have the King of Cups, telling me that you have become emotionally mature, or that you were looking for somebody that is emotionally mature. And I think that could be the King of Wands too, right? I think that you could have been a little selfish, a little explosive, a little fiery, a little I like to fight a little too much, or you were with a person like that. You healed, you are currently in the process of healing, you're doing all the work that you need to do to move on from that mindset or what that connection was like with that person, and you're moving on to being with somebody who is emotionally mature, that makes you feel supported, that makes you feel safe, that the conversation is easy, or you yourself are becoming that person. Yeah? Lovely. This is good. Okay. It came through. I was a little confused in the beginning, but I cleared it up. Now that that's done, I'm going to get you some more tarot cards just to get you some additional advice from the divine. I'll also get you some words of affirmation and an oracle card as well. Yes. And if you catch me looking over this way, I got a new mic. Hi. I got a new mic. However, like it only lets me record like 10 minutes of audio, but that may be the recording program I'm using. I'm rambling right now. Let me get your words. Any advice or information or guidance we would like pile number 3 to have? Anything we would like to relay over to pile number 3? Anything we want pile number 3 to know? Anything we want pile number 3 to know? I'm going to shuffle that one more time. Anything we would like pile number 3 to know? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll think that one was yours. Anything we want pile number 3 to know? Anything we want pile number 3 to know? Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, pile number 3. And because I'm thinking this is kind of dealing with your present, right? So going back to your 3 of Swords, where I said like you were doing healing, you were dealing with the painful like memories, emotions, or narratives that were like causing you emotional pain. I don't think we're completely out of the woods yet. Because you have the 6 of Swords in reverse, which is telling me you're having a difficult time moving on. Then you have the 10 of Wands, which is telling me that this is kind of like the last leg of the race, right? It's the last leg of the race, but the last leg of the race is the hardest leg of the race. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that still needs, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done, right? But this is really about you returning 8 of Cups in reverse. So I don't know what you were doing in the past. I don't know if you were trying to level up, wise up, or I don't know like what your forward moving momentum was, right? But when we see the 8 of Cups in reverse, that's about us coming back to an emotional situation that we thought we were finished with, right? So like if we were moving on from this King of Wands energy, whether that was you or the other person, you need to return to that energy just so that you can do emotional healing. Empress card in reverse. Again, like before you can become the King of Cups, emotionally mature, or join a King of Cups who is emotionally mature, you've got to go back and heal your emotional womb, as it were, right? You got to honor your emotions and what happened in that situation in the past, and you have got to heal. And you're going to do that by, 1, honor your emotions. Like when you feel something, let yourself feel it. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to cry, cry. This is also you treating yourself. This is honoring your feminine divine. This is asking for help when you need it. This is asking for support, be it monetary, be it like gifts, be it just like with time, asking for what you want, what you desire, what you deserve, but also knowing your worth, right? Know your worth, knowing that you are that girl or that guy or that person. Know that you are the boss. You are the boss, okay? And that can't nobody tell you nothing different. This is about reshaping or reorganizing your self-value. I think that's what really wanted to come through, right? 5 of Coins in reverse. Again, talks about needing help to get to this place, needing help, needing support. And moving forward, this could be you, just what I'm getting. I think if this really was like maybe even abusive or traumatic or a gaslighter you're coming from, and then you might have emotional scars. Moving forward, you just need to acknowledge that moving into a new relationship, right? 5 of Coins, you're still struggling with this energy. There's still some lack or a scarcity mindset there. 9 of Coins, you are going to be moving on from this, but it's going to be with slow. This is a slow process. This is giving yourself words of affirmation every day. This is looking yourself in the mirror and saying, you are beautiful. You are stunning. I love my body and what it is capable of doing. I love my body and all that it does for me every single day, right? This is like the slow daily process of what you need to do in healing your emotional womb, healing your feminine divine, so that you can then get a 4 of Wands, right? Be in a new relationship that's actually going to be celebratory, a lot of excitement, a lot of fun, a nice bond, yeah? But, baby girl, but right now you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands, she's a socialite, she's fun, she's excitable. Again, she likes exploring. So maybe you were leaving a King of Wands energy that left you with your Queen of Wands in reverse. We got to give you your fire back. We got to get you your fire, your passion, your excitement back, and we got to heal that. Because just with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm sensing you might be a little bit like wounded, a little insecure, you know what I mean? Your ego might be hurt. We got to build your ego back up. But the thing is, okay, what do we have? We have the Eight of Wands, and then like the Eight of Wands is usually about new things coming in rather quickly. But again, I'm sensing that you've been doing some of this work and this is the last leg. And with this Eight of Wands, I'm hearing that you're doing it already. It's just a matter of Temperance card, trying some new things out. Seven of Wands, creating a barrier around yourself. Three of Cups, defending yourself from people who are going to like pour emotional toxicity into you, but also you need to empty your emotional cup. Now, High Priestess at the very bottom, trust your intuition, trust the divine. You know where you need to go, baby. Let's get you some words of affirmation and some oracle cards. Words of affirmation for pile number 3. Words of affirmation for pile number 3. Words of affirmation for pile number 3. Okay, we got 3 for you. I'm going to go grab this one that ran away. Okay. First off, when I choose to be here now, to feel the air, fill my lungs, the earth beneath my feet, the sun on my skin, I allow joy to wash over me. I'm going to read that again. When I choose to be here now, to feel the air fill my lungs, the earth beneath my feet, the sun on my skin, I allow joy to wash over me. I am fully loved and worthy of it. Ashe. I am fully loved and worthy of it. And then this one. When I give up the need for others' approval, I am free to become who I truly am. When I give up the need for others' approval, I am free to become who I truly am. I'm going to just show these 3 to you. I am fully loved and worthy of it. When I choose to be here now, to feel the air fill my lungs, the earth beneath my feet, and the sun on my skin, I allow joy to wash over me. Yeah. And let's get you an oracle card, pile number 3. Oracle card for pile number 3. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Remember I was saying the last card you had was the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Okay, let's read this for you. All paths lead home. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world. To start from a feeling of at-homeness and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you do go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from a place of unshakable state of being. A state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. And then the journaling or meditation question is, how are you being called to turn your gaze within? Alrighty. Thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for helping us deliver these messages to you. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, if you have any questions. Like this video if you found any value out of it. Share with your friends so that we can get as many messages as possible. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe so that you get a notification whenever I make more videos. I appreciate you. And until next time, this is XMO. Bye. Hello, pal number 4, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose pal number 4, you chose the Carnelian stone. I believe this is Carnelian. This could be red jasper, but I think it's Carnelian. They call this the Philosopher's Stone or the Performer's Stone. I'm not 100% sure. But I have this stone programmed for me to take action, to act in the now, to do the things that I need to do, you know, with some gusto, with some fiery energy. Yeah, a little bit how this reading is going to work. The first card is going to be your romantic past. The second card will be your romantic present. The next card will be your romantic future. After that, I'll get you some more guidance using the Tarot of the Divine, some words of affirmation, and also an oracle card. Alrighty, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Uh-oh. So, I think your answer is yes. I think your answer, maybe not a complete yes, but like on the way to being ready for love, yeah? The card that you have for your romantic past is that you have 2 6s, okay? The card that you have for your romantic past is the 6 of Wands, which is telling me that you're coming out of a situation, be it romantic or otherwise, right? And I say otherwise because this may be your childhood, this may be like household, family memories type of thing. But you're coming from a situation where you weren't being valued, you weren't being praised, you weren't being appreciated. I'm feeling really unappreciated, #cherish. You know what I mean? You didn't feel cherished, girl. They weren't hyping you up, they weren't praising you, they weren't giving you your flowers, essentially, right? Your present, you have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Another 6, again, so like balance and harmony is really coming through for your reading already. 6 of Cups in reverse is about dealing with like bad memories, bad feelings, bad experiences from our past that kind of like in the little girl here that kind of affected, I don't know if you can see, that kind of affected your inner child. You know what I mean? Again, which is why I was saying that this could be from your family. This could be from like your housing, like the way you saw relationships play out in your past or the way you were treated as a child growing up. But this could just be like also like a relationship in the past. Excuse me. But anyway, with this in reverse, I'm getting that you're healing from that. You may be in therapy. You might be talking it through with a therapist, with some friends. You might be journaling it. But in either case, you are emptying your emotional cup of these bad vibes, of these bad feelings, of this bad romantic partnership. The reason why I said you could be ready or on your way to a new romantic partnership is because you have the Ace of Pentacles in your romantic future. Because you are doing the work that you need to do, a new relationship is on the way. You know what I mean? You could already be talking to somebody, you know what I mean, that you vibe with, that harmonious balance could already be present, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of like, you know, starting off small because like this is new. Ace of Pentacles is new. It's new, it's fresh, you know what I mean? It's coming in. It might already be here, but it's just you're investing slowly. Pentacles, invest slowly would just be my little bit of advice. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Gotcha. Let's get you some more advice from the Divine. So what else do we want pile number 4 to know? Is there anything else pile number 4 should be aware of? Do we have any additional guidance for pile number 4? What we got for pile number 4? Ooh. What we got for pile number 4? Number 4. What we got for pile number 4? Number 4. What we got for pile number 4? Pile number 4. Pile number 4. Guidance, information. Child. Are these yours? Yeah, these are yours. What else do we have for pile number 4? So I don't even know. So it's like, child, I don't know if we're completely out of the woods yet. I don't know if we're completely out of the woods yet, right? I get that you're doing the work. Because the first card that jumped out was the Six of Wands in reverse again, which is why I do not think that we're completely out of the woods yet. So this could be a relationship that you're still in. These could be people that you're still living with. You know what I mean? And you need to get away. Nine of Wands in reverse. You're still dealing with this mess. You're still dealing with this drama, but you could be acting like it's not affecting you that much, or it's not really getting to you, right? Or you could be hiding the hurt. But girl, get out of there. Girl, get out of there. Get out of there. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about leaving a situation that we're currently in that makes us feel comfortable, that may make us feel at home. You know what I mean? But we're leaving in hopes that we have a better opportunity out there waiting for us. Right after that, you have the Three of Cups saying find some people. These could be your friends that are willing to emotionally pour into you. And not just pour into you because you don't want anybody emotionally dumping, right? You want some people that are going to pour healthy emotions. They are going to praise you. They're going to turn this Six of Wands upright. They're going to understand your history and actually show you accolades, at the bare minimum tell you thank you when you open the door type of thing. You know what I mean? You might not be getting a thank you or I appreciate you or I love you from these people from your past, like, you know, place, right? But moving forward, you want like a good emotional support system that's going to pour into you. Yeah. So many sixes. So many sixes. That's another six. The sixes are coming. Balance and harmony. I don't know if you keep seeing 666, if you see sixes following you or anything like that. You know what I mean? But balance and harmony, it's like this might be a life lesson for you right now. Just figuring out the right amount of give and take. What you need to take in, what you don't need to take in. You know what I mean? What's actually for you, what's other people projecting onto you, right? There's a balance issue there. Look into that. You have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. This is telling me that this moving on process, right, you may be hesitant to do it. The Four of Cups in reverse, you may have like people and resources around you that are ready to invest in you right now. Right? You might have people that are ready to invest in you right now, or a new opportunity or a new way to get out, right? But like you're so focused on how shitty things are right now that you can't even see that opportunity. Two of Swords in reverse. You may be like procrastinating when it comes to making a decision about moving forward. Like you need to like, and even so like, let's look at this card because the flames. There's a Loch Ness monster in the corner. There's like this like a whirlpool, and then she's like confronted with all these flames, right? You have this card in the reversal position, yeah? I was saying that you may be like hesitating, you might be procrastinating making this decision to like leave this situation or these people, right? But what I'm getting is that you need to get away from the flames. That like if you can organize a trip out the house, if you can spend the night at a friend's house just so you can have some clarity of mind, like a staycation of some sort, just getting away so you can get some alone time. This could literally just be you like taking a day to buy like a hotel room for a night, right? This could be you like leaving the house saying you're going to a friend's house, but really you're just going to a park. You know what I mean? You're taking yourself on a spa date. You're taking yourself on a date where you can just like meditate. And then like don't go out there and like listen to a podcast, listen to a bunch of music and kind of drown out your own thoughts, right? Because the Two of Swords, it's about being at a pause, being at a standstill and not receiving information, but also being in tune with the feminine divine so that you're in a state of receptivity, you know what I mean, from the universe, from the divine, from your higher self, so they can feed you the guidance that you need. to move on. Yeah. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and this is why I was saying don't like play a podcast when you go away on this adventure, right? Don't listen to music. Do not distract yourself. Because the fact that you may be distracting yourself, right? This may even be with your friends. Like when you go out, you may be partying. You know what I mean? Your friends care about you, not to shit on your friends, right? Your friends probably care about you. Y'all go out, but if you're going out, whenever you go out, you're just getting drunk, you're just partying, you're having a good time. Schedule a date to do some work. Like schedule a date with your friends. Hey, how are we manifesting our futures? Where are we going on our career paths? When are we taking our next trip? How are we moving out of our parents' place, right? Don't know what the situation is. How are we moving out of how you gonna help me move out of my boyfriend? How are you gonna help me break up with my boyfriend so I can move out and not live with his crazy ass no more? Yeah, this is about do not distract yourself. The Lovers in reverse. The Lovers, another 6, balance, harmony. You have 4 6s here. You have 4 6s on the map. You have 5 6s. I lied. You have the 6 of Wands twice, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Lovers. The Lovers is represented by the number 6. The Lovers in reverse, again, this is you needing to make a decision right now. Needing to make a decision right now, and it feels urgent. I don't even know if I'm talking about love anymore, but you need to get away from the situation that doesn't make you feel appreciated, that doesn't make you feel like your best self, so that you can move into a place where you actually feel those emotions, where you can turn your Lovers in reverse from just needing to make a decision to actually being with somebody that is choosing you, to being with somebody that is choosing to be the best version of themselves, with you choosing to be the best version of yourself. Yeah? At the bottom of the deck, I love this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Coins. This is about going slow. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is like planting seeds right now, watering it slowly, watering the seed, watching it sprout, watching it grow, watching it grow leaves, flowers, and then bearing fruit next season. Yeah, because under the 7 of Coins, you have the 4 of Wands. Again, saying that a new relationship that is healthy, that is full of excitement, adventure, traveling, is waiting on the horizon for you. Yeah? Yeah. Can we get some words of affirmation for pile number 4, please? Words of affirmation for pile number 4. 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 I think that's yours. Okay, we got 2 for you. Okay. Yes. Okay. So here we have, when I trust that goodness awaits me, I am free to release my fears. When I trust that goodness awaits me, I am free to release my fears. Ashe, I am allowed to be happy here and now, even if everything hasn't fully fallen into place yet. Okay? I am allowed to be happy right here and now, even if everything hasn't fully fallen into place yet. I love these for you. I love these for you. I love these for you. And then let's also get an oracle card for pile number 4. Can we get an oracle card? Can we get an oracle card for pile number 4? Can we get an oracle card for pile number 4? You got T. Okay. You got two, so I'm going to read both of them for you. You have the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Water is going to be very important for you. Okay. The Seas of Mintaka. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. Coming through right now, charge some full moon water, or even like close some things out during using like a closing ritual with the full moon. Just like manifest with some water that's really coming through right now. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity and potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and in everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and is and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and in art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you are unaware. To look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? And then your meditation question or journaling prompt for this one is, how can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? Yes, 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 yes. Alrighty, and then moving on to the next card. And the second card is Double Mission. Lightworker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Lightworker Starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something that they came here to do, create, or to contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling, or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for Lightworker Starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called in to remember your collective mission and to step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all that you need to do is to work on what lights you up, your passions and your joys, and to keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. And then the journaling or meditation prompt for this one is, how can you serve the world by being you? Alrighty, I hope this helps. Thank you, pal number 4. I appreciate you allowing me to do this reading for you. Thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for helping us deliver these messages. Leave me a message down in the comment section to let me know what resonated, like what felt good, you know what I mean? If you're going to take some of these action plans with you, hit the thumbs up button if you found value out of this, share this video so that these messages can reach more people, and subscribe so that you can find out anytime I release a new video. And until next time, this is XO Meaux. Bye!